So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Now it's Kante. Oh, there's a probing ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Head out towards the right wing, cross to the back post. And the ball is out of play. Nuno Mendes.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement. Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Played out to the left flank. Bellingham plays, he leaps for it! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. And Cucurella. Nesta is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Spread to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? Hangs one in. Chance, surely! Italy with the corner, they're first. Nesta is there to clear. And he's there to belt it away. And it's played forward. João Neves. And it's Conte. And it's Bellingham. Takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Tchouaméni. Van Dijk. Tchouaméni. Looking for the run. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van Dijk. For Nesta. And it's Rice. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's cut it out. Hazard. Cucurella. And this is Hazard. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cucurella.
1 minute added time.
Great vision. In by Ibrahimovic. Deftly away. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! A skipper's goal!
Well, I can tell you, that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
Number 15.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sad.
And that is all they have time for. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And we
Italy go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Chance in football.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Tchouaméni. Conte. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well measured. And he is deftly away. Shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bellingham. João Neves. Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? That's good vision. Cleared without hesitation. Struck first time. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Szoboszlai. Bullet currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Hazard. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Can he get on the end of this?
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side and they're set on using it.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the pass is intercepted. Conte. Bellingham. Italy are looking to break at pace. And this is Kante. Szoboszlai. Big chance! It's in! Italy are back in business.
The goal scorer for
And
Italy.
a trademark move
After
ends with the
68
inevitable
minutes.
classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 20, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Bellingham.
So we have movement on both benches. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Van de Ven. That is good alertness. And it's DiMarco. Nicely weighted ball. Referee has just said play on. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Hullet. Kimmich got a long way forward to join the attack. Hullet.
Italy clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Van de Ven. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard has it out wide and in space. And that should get the job done. Opts to play it back. Backward it goes. And that's a good ball. Look at the space here. Hullet! Now in he goes again. Goal, Italy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Italy leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
That's a good foray he's making. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Vietnam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Hakimi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Italy have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy lay for the keeper.
Added time.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham, and this is Hullet. Goes down, but nothing given. Adeyemi clears. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement
Well,
now.
how will we look back on that?
Well, I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Cucurella gets into a good position. And it's played in. Impressive jump! Caught offside that time. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Azar has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's...
Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Cucurella. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cucurella. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Azar. Now he's running a decent chance! There it is! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
All the way back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gullit. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And here's the chance to counter. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? Oh, can he get onto this? Nuno Mendes. Ball played for Conte. Szoboszlai. And here's Azar. And this is Gullit. Cucurella. Vietnam are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Conte. Gullit. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now, can they get him away? And here's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good spread. And this is Azar. Alexander-Arnold has the terrific effort! Oh, easy pickings there. Conte. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Italy truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Gullit. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? Tries to get it clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
This is the time you need that pace. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Cucurella picks it up out wide. Ah, such a clever touch. Delivered across. That's a decent clearance. And
There
here's
will be
Gullit.
1 minute added time.
That's good play. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. Crosses it in here. And that has been knocked clear. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Italy go in at
I'd like to draw
half-time
your attention to
with
the
a
screen
game to
right
chase.
now for information on our shuttle
Well, let's not
bus
beat
service.
about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's certainly onside here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Big chance! And one more try! That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the shot! And there's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
For Italy,
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Italy restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Gullit. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nuno Mendes. Gullit is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rafael Varane. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Van Dijk. Dinks one through. Now it's Kante. Nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. Cucurella puts them all in. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Conte. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Conte. It's Bellingham. He's chosen to go back. And here's Bellingham.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's very neat. Conte. Strokes it back. Van Dijk. And it's Varane. Conte. Oh, good take in a good area. Deftly away. Conte. That's an imaginative pass. And that could set him on his way. Bullet! Goal, Italy! And the Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Alexander
Italy with the lead.
Number 20.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Coming on the field.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Joshua Kimmich. Number 23. Ryan
It's a
Cherki.
sharp little ball here.
7, John
Looking for the
Neves.
far post.
Number 21. Mbappe.
Takes a
Substitution
shot.
in progress.
Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam drag themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a sub,
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Ibrahimovic! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. DiMarco, in by DiMarco. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, well measured.
There will be 3 minutes
Reinders
added time.
receives it in a good position here. Cherki, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cherki, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's lost his man here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's it! There will be time for no more. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Pullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Request for support for our
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Vietnam lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Distributed tidily. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he spark a counter here? Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Conte. Good ball, good take. Hazard. That is great defending, so alert. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Gullit, and he's certainly onside here. Italy with the corner, they're first. Szoboszlai tries a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Neves. Now this could be a chance. Szoboszlai. Hazard. Conte. That's destined for the flank. Vietnam are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Pepe. And it's Pepe. Now Van Dijk. Tchouaméni. And it's Conte. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk. And it's Pepe. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Hazard. Gullit. Threads one in. Might be to shot, surely! And it's a goal! The first significant strike. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Neves. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's had it nicked away. João Neves. Oh, it's a chance for a shot!
Italy truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has found it in acres of space. It's a goal kick. Cucurella kept aware, And it is reclaimed easily. Van Dijk. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. João Neves makes a dash for it. Gullit. Tchouaméni. Turns back here, probably the best option. Azar. Spread out to the left.
There will be 1 minute.
This is Azar. Azar! Szoboszlai. Italy do have a chance to counter here. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Italy go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back. He's had a shot! That has been cut short. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. Mendes making good progress. And it's Neves. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pinches it off him. Now it's Gullit. He's played it back. And that's a good ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Italy still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Azar, it's a searching pass. He's in one-on-one. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Italy really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. And he's kept it out. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's another throw. And he gets rid in a hurry. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Cucurella unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Conte. Szoboszlai.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means... And the shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Hazard.
So changes afoot
Number
here,
14,
and from both sides.
Tchouaméni.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every
Coming
week,
on the
Peter.
field,
This is exactly
number
what you want from a big
24,
game.
Bellingham. Number 41,
Van Dijk.
Rice. Number 18,
Italy perhaps contemplating their next
Kimmich.
change here.
Well, the manager's got a
place.
decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. DiMarco. Hakimi. Tchouaméni. To Pepe. And it's DiMarco. Now it's Gullit. Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adeyemi. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's not got that quite right. And it's Hazard. Tchouaméni. And here's Ibrahimovic. Conte. Ibrahimovic. Oh, can he get onto this? Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot!
Substitution on the field. Number
Size
3,
really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 6, Conte. Coming on the field.
DiMarco
32,
with the clearance.
DiMarco. Number 7, John Evans. Substitution.
Oh, nice touch. In towards the back stick.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Ball's gone out of play. Araujo.
Minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. DiMarco. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Delivers the ball. And that has been cleared. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Gullit.
90 minutes gone
Coming on to
and
replace
nothing
him
between
is
them still.
Number 21. Mbappe. Substitution in
DiMarco.
progress.
Played towards the other side. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. That's going wide left. And that's played in low. And he's heaved it away. João Neves is onto this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's Rice. Van Dijk. Rafael Varane, always a very imposing presence at the back. Kimmich. Oh, that's neat. Kimmich stood his ground strongly. Rice. Ibrahimovic being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Chouameni for Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. And it's Rice. DiMarco. João Neves. And this is Ibrahimovic. Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet. So just 15 minutes still
And
to
if
come.
you do have a chance today, please take some time out
The
to
side
give your
able to
support
conjure
our
up a
better
telling
stadium
moment,
fund.
and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Now it's Ibrahimovic! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Van Dijk. And it's DiMarco. And it's Van Dijk. Some good work on the right flank here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's been slipped through. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. And that really should have been that.
Ibrahimovic really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Italy have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been played through. Van Dijk. DiMarco. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. I think we're just about done here. João Neves. Brilliantly cut out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And there goes the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
An exciting one too.
Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Now it's Hullet. Pepe can clear it away. Oh, look at the space here. And Hullet! Oh, it's come loose. And it's been hooked away. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ibra, chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too.
Decent chance! Goal, Italy! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bellingham, steaming on goalwards. Goes for a shot! That's going to go a long way. What a throw in. Nuno Mendes. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's rising! Deftly away. Rice aims beyond the defence. And this is Ibrahimovic. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And Hullet! Goal, Italy! And they're back in front.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Italy with the lead. Flashes it. Oh, good try! And that's a tiny finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam dragged themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he shoots! They've played it short, and this is Kante. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. He's in a great position here, and he's gone backward here, and he welcomes it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nuno Mendes. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Italy have their second corner now. punched
There will be
away.
3 minutes added time.
And this is Hullet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Azar. And that's a... He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And this is Kante. That has been knocked clear. And the referee has blown for half-time. Italy are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And we are back on the way. Szoboszlai. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Azar. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that Oxlade shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And there was his third. Hullet has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution in progress.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
The keeper is ultra busy in...
He's gone for goal! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Kante. Hullet currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Ball in towards the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Passes short and sharp. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place.
Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's out for a goal kick. Pressing high and with purpose. Italy still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Rice, he is through here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Neves. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Hullet. Araujo. João Neves has created one goal already. And it's Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 41, Rice. Number 12, Alexander-Arnold. Number 14, Tchouaméni. Number 3, Cucurella. Coming on the field, number 21.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Mbappe. Number 24, Bellingham.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? What about this cross?
Number 6, Conte. Number 32.
Is their
Demarco.
second corner of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Knocks it into space. Rice. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's under a lot of pressure there. And here's Hullet. And this is Azar. And he's definitely onside. Ibrahimovic! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Rice does really well to win the ball there. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Italy close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Dimarco.
Oh, really well played.
Dimarco getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Hakimi. And Mendes. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chouameni, Rice,
4 added minutes has been indicated.
and it's Hakimi. 4 added minutes on the board. Conte, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! Off the post! Nearly, but not quite. And now the breakaway. Little doubt, that is a foul. Look at the space here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Italy proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
And a quick announcement now. We would
Gullit
like to ask you all
reflecting
to
on
kindly
a
stay
stellar
seated during the
performance
match. Thank
and
you
now
for your
taking
cooperation.
home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and takes a shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. No, that's been intercepted. And that's gone route one. Now it's Kimmich. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Szoboszlai. João Neves. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to play him in. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cucurella. Now it's Szoboszlai. And this is Hullet. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That's a quick free kick. That's a good ball. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Szoboszlai plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hullet is onto it in a flash. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. Threads one in. He's found space here. It's a promising position. That is good. Big chance! That's put paid to the danger. To Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. Tries to pass it through. Hazard. Now it's Hazard. And the pass is intercepted. Good take. It's Hazard! And he's stuck it away. And they get themselves in front. And that that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic. Italy are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Hazard. Always onto this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Hazard. Ibrahimovic can be a real threat inside the box. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good ball! A lot of space ahead of him. Deftly away. Lines up across, and it's been hooked away. And for the first half, that is that. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And the shot! That's a sharp finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Vietnam go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Chouameni. Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. Aims beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Szoboszlai with the short one. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. João Neves gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Kimmich. And it's Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee has just said play on.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, sweet feet. Hazard! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get
today's
the
match.
juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pings in a bullish header! He scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Towering header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tchouaméni clears without hesitation. And it's Gullit. Aims beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. Kimmich clears. Kante cuts out the pass. Gullit. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. In by Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that could set him on his way. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well read, nice interception. Ibrahimovic, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gullit has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Gullit. Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Rice. Looking to play him in. And this is Hazard. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Can he finish? And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise. And that's it. And that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Azar. Cucurella receives it in a wide position. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And here's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Ibrahimovic, now it's Hazard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hazard, good driving run. So what can they make of this? It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Hullet. Plays the return pass. Rice.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Bullish header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And this is Kante. Soboslai. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. That looks a... And the finish! Goal, Italy! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Courtois claims it, safe hands. Hullet always looking for that half a chance. Hullet has got himself a free kick.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Just a keeper, it's Hazard! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Araujo has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's a sharp little ball here. In by... Impressive jump! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
He's picked his way through. Done delicately. He's being urged to shoot. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. There's the shot! Hazard gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Kante. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's an excellent interception. Italy heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, he's all alone. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Italy have themselves a chance from the spot. This for genuine comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
The goal scorer for Italy after 41 minutes is number 21.
Italy find a position of real strength now. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. That's a good foray he's making. And here's Hullet. Hullet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Kante. Hullet. Azar. Hullet. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. They've got to be quick to recover this. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Blue car parked outside
Well, they're
the
in a great
stadium
position,
gate.
Peter, so
Kindly remove
why
it,
stop
as it is
now?
about to be
I would
towed
say
away.
keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Italy producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So the action resumes. Now it's Hullet. And it's Conte. And it's Hullet. Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Now it's Hazard. Aims beyond the defence. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard, nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Tchouaméni to Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Cucurella knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. He's got away. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good ball. He's found some space. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well...
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. And the keeper gets his hands on it, and it's Cucurella. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ibrahimovic. Neatly clipped into... Conte! Superb from Conte! A finish right from the top draw. The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Conte. Now it's Rice. Has a shot at goal! And he's stuck it away! 2-0 and in next to no time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bullet. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Rice. Italy have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Rice. Araujo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Hazard. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Hazard. Distributed tidily. Ibrahimovic. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Takes a shot! Conte.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cucurella. This is a promising build-up. And here's Hazard. And the shot! Anything!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nuno Mendes. Ball is over the line. Bullet. Nuno Mendes. And it's Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hakimi. And here's Szoboszlai. And here's Hullet. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Azar! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Vietnam cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Nicely weighted. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? And the tries a shot, and again. Oh, good finish. And deep into first-half stoppage time, a timely strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And this is Azar, and this is Azar. And for the first half, that is that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. The second half is up and running. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Doesn't quite get there. Pepe in with the challenge. Conte!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Kimmich. Hullet. Cucurella. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Cucurella. Can he get it through? And this is Azar. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Conte, looking to play him in. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Conte, Kante running with the ball. Hullet, and this is Azar. He's having a shot!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is...
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field. Number
Italy
6,
with the corner. They're
Conte.
first.
Number 3, Kukurea. Number 18, Joshua Kimmich. Coming
And
on the
Dijk
field
with the clearance.
Number 24, Bellingham. Number 32,
It's their second corner of the game.
Dimarco. Number 12, Alexander Arnold. Substitution in progress.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. That's been slipped through. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Adeyemi receives it in a wide position. He's got away. Oh, good climb! It's a goal! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 20,
Vietnam making
Adam.
further changes here,
Number
and
14,
in quick succession.
Khomeini.
Italy
Coming on the field,
now in a position
number
far more
23,
desirable.
Ryan
They've seen the
Cherki.
light and the
Number
opposition.
41,
He's had a shot!
Rice.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pepe can clear it away. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hakimi is onto this. Brilliantly cut out. Rice.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. Out of play for a goal kick. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Can he get onto this? Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Chouameni. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, important interception. And he's gone back. Bullet! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Hazard running with intent. Very nicely done. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... And the shot! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nuno Mendes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. Oh, nice touch.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Now it's Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Gullit. Italy currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Closing in on goal. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Backward it goes. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! Ibrahimovic, and they can counter here. And it's Hazard. It's a searching pass. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Gullit. Mendes looking to hit the byline. Shot, surely! And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Brilliantly cut out. Conte. Now it's Gullit. And now the breakaway.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Pepe calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. Conte. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Vietnam really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Italy find a position of real strength now. Hazard, very much a man of this moment.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic.
Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. Pomp, panache and passion. This a man foot.
And that is all they have time for.
Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And we come
Italy
to you
really
now
are
with a quick
in control
request
here.
for support
They've done
for our
exactly what
World
they set out to do.
Charity Fund.
There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Italy looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So off we go again. He has a look up, delivered low. Now who's going to be... And he's following up! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there.
And that's it.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
You